Hey YouTubers, hey YouTubers, and welcome to the Rodney1279 channel. Glad to have you with us. We're gonna have an awesome time. I can feel it. So, we're gonna be playing a game that we haven't played in a long time. We're gonna be playing a game called Prime Crime. And I'll be playing too, trying to beat my friends on here. So we have on the calls Captain, which is Zach.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey, we have David.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, and we have Dante.
Hello. I hope you do, Dante.
Yep.
Wait, quiet.
Yep. So the games are very simple. When you make your move on the game, you'll be moving the dice on the board. And the idea is when you use these dice, you're going to use these dice to add, subtract, multiply, or divide, okay? Which reminds me, I need to put these cards on the table.
Okay.
And I'm going to give these cards a good shuffle. You get to take one of these cards if you land on a prime number. There we go. And we'll see how long we can keep this game going. Mix them up. And I'm going to put the cards over here. This is in case we land on a prime number. Alright, I'm going to have Zach, you tell me when you want me to roll the die. We're going to determine who's going first. Alright, tell me when you want me to roll it.
Roll it.
You got an 8 and a 7, that's 15. Dante, when you want me to roll it.
Let's roll.
Oh, you got a 20. All I can do is tie. I got a 3 and a 6, that's 9. So I'm at the end of the line. Dante will be first. Zach will be second, and I'll be third. So let me put the scores up here so y'all can see on the screen. Okay, okay, David. I have to type that again.
You're not buying Danny's Red Ball. It's a website.
There's one, and then Zach is green. Zach is green, and I'm orange. First to get their 2 pieces to 101 wins the game. Alright, Dante, you'll start off first. Tell me when you want me to roll it.
Alright. And I said roll.
Alright, you have a 1 and a 9. Now what that means is on your first row, you're going to move one of your pieces to 1, and you're going to move another piece to the 9 space, okay? So that's what that basically means. So you have a 1 and the 9, okay?
Alright.
You start off with 1 and 9. Now you have to use each of your pieces separately with each row. Alright, so Dante has a 1 to start off with. First piece is 1, second piece is a 9. And we're playing the game. Now, warning, Dante, if Zach gets a 1 or a 9, he can bump you off the board, okay?
Okay.
So that's how it is similar to Sorry, okay?
Okay.
Alright, Zach, you're up next.
Okay.
Tell me when you want me to roll it.
Roll.
You have a 5 and a 6. So no bumping yet. So 5 and 6. Relatively easy so far. So edit. You got a 5 and a 6. And you're done. Let's see if I can bump here. I got 4 opportunities to bump. I got a 1 and a 9. Let me see in the instructions what it says about that. Let's see how often can I bump here.
Danny, you playing?
So, okay.
David, you playing? No,
So,
okay.
I can only bump my, bump 1 pawn at a time. So, I'm gonna have to share a space with one of the pawns. And another pawn I have to bump off. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bump the 9 off, so you're gonna go back to start with one of your pieces, Dante, and we'll share the 1 space. So that's gonna change the scores a little bit.
Alright.
So I have 1, edit, 1, and 9. Your second piece is a 0, because I bumped you off.
Okay.
Now this is where you do multiplication, addition, subtraction, division. Okay, Dante, you're up, okay?
Alright.
Tell me when you want me to roll it.
Alright. And roll.
You have a 7 and a 10. So how do you want to use the 7 and the 10?
That's what I can move 1 7 and the other 10.
So what you going to do with the 7 and 10?
Yes.
How you going to use the 7 and the 10?
I'm gonna use it. Flex.
Now on the 7 and a 10, you can either add the 7 to one of your pieces. You can't subtract because there's no negative numbers in this game. You can add a 7 to one of your pieces. You can multiply a 7 on one of your pieces. Or you can multiply a 10 on one of your pieces.
I can multiply the 7
7 to what?
to the 8. To 1, to 1, to 1.
So what's 7 times 1?
7.
There you go. You go to the 7 space then on one of your pieces. And what are you going to do with the 10?
Okay. So same thing, right?
Yeah, what are you going to do with the 10?
Okay. I'm gonna add it.
There you go. So you just gonna go to the 10 space with the other piece, right?
Yes.
Right, because you multiply 10 by 0, what is that?
Hold on. So you multiply 10 by 7, right?
If you multiply 10 by 0, what happens?
You get 70.
No. 10 times 0?
Oh, it's 0.
Right.
Just 0. Okay.
Right. Right. So that was why it was good that you added 10 to the 0.
Alright.
Alright, so you have 7 and 10 right there. Alright, Zach, you're up.
Okay. Roll.
You have a 6 and a 2, Zach. How do you want to handle the 6 and the 2?
What was that?
You have a 6 and a 2.
Okay. So do I add or multiply? Which one? Ronnie?
You can add, multiply, subtract, or divide.
I was to subtract. Multiply, please.
What do you want to multiply, the 6 or the 2?
6.
What do you say?
6.
So you're going to multiply the 6 to either the 5 or the 6.
6.
So you're going to multiply the 6 to the 6?
36.
That will give you 36, yes. Let's see, 36.
Good job. Good job.
So 6 will give you 36. So Zach got 36 on the second piece. And you have the 5 left. The 5, you have the 2 left. How you want to handle the 2 with the 5? You can add 2 to 5, subtract 2 from 5, multiply 2 to 5, or you can't divide.
Add.
You're gonna add the 2 to 5.
7.
So that's gonna bump Dante back to start.
Okay.
Yep. It's gonna bump Dante back to start. Good move.
Good move. Thank you.
So he's got a 0 on piece 1. And a 7 goes to Zach.
Okay.
Your turn is finished. Alright, my turn. I have an 8 and a 3. And on my scorecard, I have a 1 and a 9 to work with. An 8 and a 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 8. Multiply 8 by 9. And that gives me 72. That's how you play the game. So multiply 8 by 9, that gives you 72. Remember, we're trying to get to 101 on both pieces. And with the other piece, I have a 1. So I have to use the 3 to something. I'm just going to add 3 to the 1, which gives me 4. Alright, y'all see how that goes?
Yeah.
Alright, we go to you, Dante, in the red.
Alright.
Tell me when you want me to roll it.
Alright. And stop rolling.
You have a 10 and an 8, Dante. How do you want to handle the 10 and the 8?
The 8, you said?
You have a 10 and an 8. Where you adding?
On the first one.
So you're adding, are you adding, where you adding, the 10 or the 8?
The 10.
So you're adding the 10, are you adding the 10 to the 0 or the 10 to the 10?
The 0.
You're adding the 10 to the 0?
Yes, sir.
So you're bumping your own self back to start?
Yeah.
Alright, that doesn't change much.
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay, and then, but you still have a space, piece on 0. You have to do something with the 8. What are you going to do with the 8? Because you have to add the 8 to the 0.
I have to add the 8 and 0.
So that gives you 8.
Yes, that will give me 8.
Yeah. You're allowed to bump your own self, although I would not use that as a strategy.
Okay.
8. Okay, there you go. Zach's turn.
Roll.
7 and 9, Zach. How do you want to handle the 7 and the 9?
Multiply the 9.
Multiply the 9 to.
What's my options?
Okay, if you multiply 9, the only spot you can go is the 7 because you can't go over 1 under 1, remember?
Oh, that's right. I'll do the 7. 63. I'm going to 63.
So you're going to multiply the 7, that's the...
63.
So that's green player. 7. Okay, that gives you 63 right here. Let me put that there. 7 times 9 is 63. Okay, what are you going to do with the 7?
For multiply, what's my options?
Okay, you have that 36 to work with. So you can add or subtract. You can't divide from 36. You can add or subtract.
Add.
You want to add 7 to 36?
Yep, that would be 43.
43, and that gives you a prime card. You get a prime card.
Okay.
Because 43 is a prime number. You ready to see what your prime card is, Zach?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the prime card for you, Zach, and show you. Oh, Zach, you get to roll again.
Yes.
Zach, you get to roll it again. All right, Zach, you get another turn. Tell me when you want me to roll it.
Roll it.
All right, you have, and that one's in between. Tell me when you want me to roll the die again. We have 1 to roll.
Okay, roll.
There we go. You got 4 and a 5, Zach. So let me look and see what we got going on here. So your spaces are 63 and 43. Yeah, 63 and 43. So how you want to handle the 5 and the 4?
Multiply the 5 and add the 4. Multiply the 5 and add, yeah.
And remember, you cannot go over 101. You have to take each die and multiply each number. Or, well, with the 4 and the 5, are you going to add, subtract, multiply, or divide?
Multiply.
Remember, you don't want to go over 101.
Yeah.
So you're on 63. You have 63 and 43.
Yeah.
On those two, you can either add or subtract.
Add.
So you're adding what number to what number?
4 and 5.
Okay, you got use one die at a time. Are you gonna add the 4 to the 63 or the 43, or are you gonna?
3.
Huh?
47.
Okay, you're gonna. So you're gonna add 4 to the 43.
Yeah, 47.
That gives you 47. What about the 63?
What's our options there?
Okay, with the 63, you have a 5 showing. You can add or subtract 5.
Add 68.
And you get another prime card. Because 47 is a prime number.
Yep.
Alright, we're trying to get to 1-1 with both pieces. Let's see what card you get this time, Zach. Another roll again, Spade.
Man, are you lucky enough?
So that's the second one. I shuffled these cards really good. Well, Zach, you get to go again. Alright, tell me when you want me to roll it.
Roll.
1 and 8. And I need to look at the board here. Move the spaces back. 1 and 8. How you want to handle the 1 and the 8?
Multiply the 8 and add the 1.
Let me look here. You want to multiply 8 and add 1. Wait a minute. Remember, you only can use each number on one piece. So your piece is on 68 and 47.
Yeah.
So you got the 8 and the 1. How you want to handle the 8 and the 1?
First multiply and then add.
Huh?
First multiply and then add.
Okay. I'm not understanding.
Multiply 1 times 8. Add.
Oh, you can't put the dice together. You have to take each die and multiply it to the numbers that you have on the screen. Add, subtract, multiply, or divide.
Add.
So you have a 1 and an 8.
9.
Now you're not adding the dice together. You're taking each die. You see the numbers there? The 68 and the 47?
Yeah.
You're going to use one die to either add, subtract, multiply, or divide one of those numbers.
Add 8.
So you're going to add 8 to which number? To 68 or 47?
68. So that'd be 76.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be. Yeah.
So 68 is 76, yes. What about the 1?
Add it to the 47. 48.
Yeah, 48. So 76 and 48.
Okay.
So you're 76 and 48. No prime card this time. And that's your turn.
Alright.
I have to get through here. Now I'm going to have to catch up. Come on, 4 so I can bump Zach back to start. I have a 7 and a 10 right there. And what do I have? I have a 72 and a 4. 7 and 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 7 and add it to 4. That gives me 11. That's a prime number. That's 11. Then the 72. I'm going to add 10 to the 72. That gives me 82.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I have to get a prime card because I have a prime number. 11 is a prime number. That's a blank. We don't do blanks here. Okay. So right here it says I can, is a keeper card. I can add or subtract my pawn by 2. So I get to keep this card, but right now as a strategy, I'm going to save this card for later.
Alright.
Because, yeah, so it says add. So I put this on the side. So I know I have a keeper card here. It may help me later in the game. There we go. That's my card right there. And we go to you, Dante.
Alright.
Tell me when you want me to roll it.
Alright. And stop rolling.
You have 2 8s, Dante. That's a double.
Woo!
So that means that you get to use the 8 4 times.
Okay.
You get to use the 8 4 times. You have right now a playing piece on number 8 and a playing piece on number 10. How do you want to use those 8s?
Alright. Add those 8s to the first 8 right there.
Are you adding all the 8s to that 1 8?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 32. So you're done then.
Yep.
So 8 and 32 is 40.
Yep.
That's his turn then. You plot all the 8s on one piece. Are you done, Dante? Zach, it's your turn.
Alright.
5 and 6, Zach.
Add the 6 to the 48 and add the 5 to the 76.
Add the 6.
50.
Add the 6 to 48. That gives you 54.
And then the 76 to the 5, I say, right?
Yeah,
81.
that's a prime number, I believe. 76.
I think 81's composite, Ronnie.
It is composite, you're right. No prime number.
Yep.
81. Yeah, because the space is not red. Alright, so your turn is over with. Now I have my keeper card of a 2. I'm going to still save my card. I'll probably use it after this turn is over with.
Alright.
And I have 4 9s.
Ooh.
So I get to use the 9 4 times. How I'm going to use it, that's the question. So I have 11 so far. I'm going to take that 11, multiply it by 9.
99.
That's 99.
I guess Ronnie's close to winning.
Not necessarily. I have to use all the 9s here. I'm going to take the 9 and add that to 82. That gives me 91.
And then the 99 gives you 101.
Okay, so that's 91. I still have 2 more 9s to use. So since I can't go over 9 on that dice, 99, well, if I add a 9 to 99, that will put me over 101. So what I'm going to do is subtract the 9 from 99 and go to 90.
Yep.
I have to use all my 9s. And then I'm going to add 9 to 91. That gives me 100.
Yep, you're right.
So I'm 1 away from 101. And I'm still going to save that card for later. Alright, now we go to Dante.
Alright.
Go ahead, Dante.
Alright.
When you're ready, Dante.
And stop.
We have an 8 and a 9 from what? Wait a minute, let me verify that. Okay, this one is in between. Tell me when you want me to roll again.
Alright. And stop rolling.
Okay, we have an 8 and a 6, Dante. How do you want to handle the 8 and the 6?
Alright. Alright, the 8, I will add it to the 40.
Okay, add 8 to 40, that gives you 48. So he's adding 8 to 40, that gives him 48. And the 6?
The 6 will put it on the 10.
What are you doing? Adding, subtracting, multiplying? Huh?
I'm adding
Okay, so he adding 6 to 10. That gives him 16.
16.
That's Dante's turn. 48 and 16.
I'm going to multiply on 10, that's just me.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so it's your turn, Zach.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Stop. Roll.
You have a 1 and an 8, Zach.
Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 to the 54, Ronnie.
Adding 1 to 54 will give you 55.
Yep, and then 89 for the other one.
And the other one you said you had 81. And you add in that 8 to 81, that gives you 89, that gives you a prime card.
Okay.
89 is a prime number.
Is it a prime number?
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't sure that was composite.
89 is a prime number. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so this is a good card, Zach. You get to use this card. You can add or subtract 8 by the pound of your choice. Now, you can save this card if you want to, Zach, or you can keep it for later.
Okay.
Well, actually, you can save this card or you can use it now.
Okay. Alright, so if I'm just doing strategy here. I'm not gonna use it just yet. So if I add the 8 to 89, that would put me as 90. No wait. 8 and 89. That would be 107, and that's too much.
8 to 89 is 97.
Oh, okay, 97. Excuse me. My bad. My bad. Alright, 97, and then the 8 to the 55 would be 63.
But you only get one. You only get to apply the 8 to one piece.
I'm gonna apply to the 89, Ronnie. That'd be 97.
Okay, 97. You don't get another prime card because that you used it for this term.
Okay.
So 89 gives you a 97.
My bad, Ron. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Wasn't good.
So he used the 8 right away. So you have 97. This game is getting interesting. Like either Zach or I could get out. Alright, here we go. My row. So I gotta do that again. It's a redo. Redo. You have to stay on the board. I have a 10 and a 1. So I'm gonna put the 1 to the 100. So that's my first piece at 101. So this piece is out. This piece is out. Now the 90. The 90, I'm gonna have to add 10 to 90. That will give me 100.
Yep, exactly 100. Yep.
So I'll have one piece. I need only one space to go to win the game. So if I get a 1 on any of the dice, I'll win the game.
Alright.
I do not have to use both dice in order to win that game. Alright, Dante, it's your turn.
Alright, let's go. Stop, right?
Okay, I have to re-roll one of them.
Alright.
Tell me when you want me to roll it.
Alright. And stop rolling.
Alright, yeah, 3 and a 4, Dante. How you want to handle it?
3 and a 4. Alright, now add the 4, 16.
4 to 16 gives you a 20.
Yep.
What about at 3?
That 3 will multiply by 3.
You'll be over.
Sweet.
Remember, you have to get to 101. You can't go over 101.
Yeah, I'm free. 4, 5. 5 will multiply it by 5. 8 will multiply it by 20.
Well, remember you used that die on the 20 already. That piece for the 20. You have to handle that 48. You can either add 3. You can multiply, or excuse me, you can add 3, you can subtract 3, or you can divide by 3.
Multiply it by 9.
You can't multiply 3. You'll be over 101.
Ronnie, he's the divide.
You gonna divide 3 from 48?
Yeah. Yeah, 16.
So it's 16. He can divide. There you go.
Yeah.
So he's back to 16.
Yep. Back to 16 I go. Back to 16 or something? Yep. Okay, so I need a 4 first piece.
Alright. Tell me when you want me to roll it, Zach.
Stop. Roll.
6 and a 4.
What was that?
6 and a 4.
Okay. I'm definitely going to add the 4 to 97. That puts me at 1.
You got one piece out.
Okay. And then I'm going to... Okay, what's my options for the 6, Ronnie?
Okay. So you have 101 that piece. Alright, the second piece, and I'm going to take that out of the game. Okay, with the 55, you have the 6. You can add or subtract 6.
Okay, I'm going to add 6. That'll put me at 61.
And you get a prime card, because 61 is a prime number.
Alright.
So, and you only have to work with one piece now.
Okay.
You and I are both working with one piece now. Alright,
Right.
61, let's see. Okay, it says this. This is a keeper card, Zach. I'm going to tell you what this card entails. You play this card on any opponent of your choice. On their following term, they may only subtract or divide. So you can save this now, or you can use it on either Dante or myself.
Can you repeat again? But when it went kind of in and out when you were trying to reach me.
Okay, so this is a keeper card, Dante. You can play this on either Dante or I. And if you play this on either of us, we have to subtract or divide on our turn.
Okay.
So do you want to save it right now, or you want to use it on one of us?
I'm gonna keep it for now. For now, I'm gonna keep it.
You're gonna keep it for now, okay? So I'm gonna put this on here, on your side of the screen.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this off to the side. That's your card.
Alright.
Now all I need is a 1 to win this game. On either die. I got a 1 this game.
Nice.
So I got 1 on 1, guys.
Good game.
Good game. Good game indeed. And that's Prime Crime. Alright, how did y'all like that game?
It was interesting.
Alright. Alright, YouTubers. So this is Rodney1279 signing off. Saying be safe, be careful. Hopefully we'll do net poker on the next video. But for right now, this is Rodney1279 signing off. Saying be safe, be careful, take care everybody, and stay blessed. Goodbye, y'all.
Happy holidays.